Okay, now we're there.
Gotta mute my mic as soon as it comes up.
Okay.
Then I gotta get rid of the emojis.
Okay. Geez, nobody there yet? Oh, there he is. There's Mr. AZ. Good morning. Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, let me see. Captain Joe's there already this morning. All right. Good morning. Uh,
Yeah, see, I don't. It doesn't bring the chat up now, so I have to go over here.
yeah.
And when I bring that up, it doesn't bring the chat up anymore. What the hell? Fault view. Okay. It's just every day is something a little bit different.
Yeah,
Hey,
I feel
Captain Joe, Cory Mono,
Hey,
AZ,
Joe. Hi.
the adventure awaits. Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
Hey, Corey, and the adventure awaits. Good morning. Who else we got in there? I guess that's it for now. Cool. Yeah, so you got any white stuff there in the ground there, Corey, or what? There's they had snow and some freezing rain up in that area. The first name is Lisa. Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. No freezing rain. More slush than anything. Oh, okay. Kind of wonder how, it's not that cold though, really. I don't know, unless it's colder up in Ottawa, but it's just hovering around the freezing mark here. So right now it'll warm up a little bit. So weather was way off. Oh, come on, Corey. The weather people don't lie. Come on. Let me see. I'll go check the weather. No, it's not raining.
I know it's like 50% chance of rain, and they look out the window in front of them, and it's pouring down rain.
Yeah, yeah, 15% chance of rain. Oh, that must be the 15%.
Yeah.
Well, the buses are running. That's a good thing. Well, the school buses. So, yeah.
It keeps those little bastards in school as long as possible.
Yep. See you there, Lisa. Yeah. What's this? So Captain Joe says bus to the game on Friday, now leaving at 11 a.m. Going to be a long day Friday. Won't get back until 4 a.m. Glad I'm not driving. Hope to sleep on the way back. Yeah, no kidding. You're going to need a nap.
Yeah. I need a nap right now.
Hey, Mark White. Good morning. Didn't see you. I'm just looking there now. And Max Air. All right. Lance. Hey, good morning, Lance. How you doing? Good morning. Welcome. Oh,
Jeepers creepers.
yeah. So far, no signs for today, anyway. So,
Did they get that ship down to Toledo okay?
actually, I don't know. Paul wouldn't been following that, but I'd go take a look. Let me see. You want to go to
Yeah,
Marine?
it's down there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Last position received 12 hours ago. Yeah, because that was the front towboat. I don't know why it was 12 hours ago, but anyways. Okay. I'll go down to where the dry docks are. There's someplace along here. Right there. No. Says there's a cargo vessel, but it doesn't say which one. I don't know. It was 12 hours ago they were showing that, so they should be in place by now. I didn't know if they'd go down through there at night or not because see that they got to go through two swing bridges. So it'd be pretty tight. So yeah. Lance says, anybody folks in the chat that have an Havana and goggles too? Great deal on the battery for the goggles right now. That's weird that Marine said he's 12 hours behind on that ship. Yeah, it's showing some kind of cargo vessel position received by satellite right just by the thing there. I wonder if it's there. I don't know. Oh, well. Yeah. I don't know. Never heard any more about it. I don't know if Paul did or not, but did any more about that red flare. But the police went down there, then they left pretty quickly. So,
Yeah, I haven't heard a word about it, and it's nothing reported in the news either. So
no.
Oh, okay. Well, it must be okay then.
probably somebody just messing around. You never know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been somebody having fun. Hey, watch this. Or somebody goes, oh, how's this work? Poof! Oh shit!
Yeah,
I,
exactly.
but there's been a problem. The police wouldn't have come back that quick, or Coast Guard, or whoever it was that went out there. So
You know, it cracks me up is, these hosts on the morning shows on your local TV and whatever.
yep.
I wonder how many millions of dollars they spend on these women to make them look like they're 12
Yeah.
when they're in their 40s and 50s, They must have a cosmetologist and a surgeon on call.
Yeah. Well, before they go on TV, whatever, they got to make themselves look pretty. Now it takes them an hour to get ready for a 5-minute show.
Yeah.
I don't think Joy Behar or whatever her name is, or Whoopi Goldberg could make themselves look pretty.
Well, you got to understand what you're working with too,
Yeah. They got some age on them. They're both older than I. Well, one of them's older than I am.
Yeah, they're only there to piss a lot of people off and have a few cult followers.
Yeah, Mark says that flare could have been just a firework somebody fired off,
Yeah, could have been. The ship might have just caught something going by and then thought it was a red flare, but
Or it was a flashback. Now you don't have any major events in Canada for a while till fall.
no, we got nothing now until, let me see, May 24 weekend maybe for the next fireworks. Sometimes there's the odd religious group who got something going on, but that was about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else on the go around here. Could have been the fireworks, just somebody shooting red balls or something.
Well, we've got the 4th of July, then we have Labor Day.
Oh, we got
Yeah.
4 weekend they have fireworks.
Do you have a Labor Day type of celebration or no?
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah. Labor Day, May 24 weekend, July 1st, Canada Day.
David
That was
likes
my
to,
dad's
David likes
birthday.
to David, you like to celebrate all the holidays, right?
Right.
I can tell by the tree. I can tell by the tree in your background.
The tree.
The Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah, that one. Blank wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to party, but I don't like to celebrate much.
David, it just cracks me up the way he fights with Laura about that damn Christmas.
Oh, I know.
He's just fanatical.
Yeah, bah humbug.
Yeah, now he's got, for a green screen behind him, he's got the Grinch.
Yeah. Oh well, everybody needs a thing. I gotta go get a coffee.
Okay. Bonfire night, huh? Mark says the only time you can fire off fireworks in the UK is bonfire night, November the 5th. Though it does get done at New Year's as well. Now, does everybody, like in your communities, do you have Christmas parades and that kind of stuff? Or
Here?
yeah.
I don't know. I don't hear about them if we do. I'm sure they have something. I mean, this is a big tourist town. They got stuff here all the time.
Let me go look at here. So it looks like the Christmas parade here is going to be on Thanksgiving evening.
Oh,
No, on Friday the 24th. So it'll be the day after.
hmm. Yeah, that Christmas train goes through here tomorrow night. Well, through London. So I'm going to try and go down and catch it with the drone. I was just going by. The worst thing about it is going to take me, half to three quarters of an hour to drive there. The train will go by in about 30 seconds and it'll be all over with. What's this? I saved the dough. Chat, I was in need. The DNR came and go her had been hit by a car. That don't make sense. Sorry, but it was a deer. Okay, I saved a deer. It was need. The DNR came, go her, and had been hit by a car. I think he had a busted leg. Huh? What the DNR do? Put it down, or what they call dispatch it? That's what they do around here. Get a broken leg or something, or hit by a car. They poof. See ya. Yeah. Yeah, some more meat for the freezer. You don't know if they took it away, huh? Well, I don't know. They're different. You go to it's just so different over in Michigan. So many dead deer laying on the side of the road, but yet over here, if it lays there more than an hour, I'd be surprised because somebody will pick it up. Especially to the east of me, they got a lot of Mennonites. So they'll grab that thing and take it home, cut it up. And well, even me. But
Huh.
depends too on where it was hit, eh? So yeah, sudden unscheduled dismantling. Been watching too many rocket shows there, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. They're or autocorrect is not helping you any. One or the other. There, Nanya. Mine looked a bit squished. Well, the thing is, to me too, is like, how hard did the deer get hit, right? I mean, one of the tricks is grab back legs and rattle it a bit. If it rattles, leave it because there's too many broken bones in the meat. But, if it's low speed, and they got a dispatcher, it's usually pretty good shape. So, if it's a real high speed, 100, 120 kilometer an hour fucking impact, nah, I don't want it. Wouldn't even make good to fucking hamburger,
What are those little circular sausage things you make, Paul?
Yeah, pepperettes.
Pepperettes. That's what they are. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't do it too often, but every once in a while, about once a year, I make them. The freaking kit for them thing here is $35 for a kit. And all it is the casings and freaking few spices. It's just unreal. $35 for a kit.
Way to stop that is to have everybody not buy it.
Yeah. Just I mean, the whole idea of doing your own meat and stuff to save money, but then you want to do something like that, then cost you more money because it gets you one way or another, right? So,
Right.
So yeah, just. All right. Where'd that locomotive go? Missed it. Yeah, you're right. Nothing's cheap anymore. But that, and the funny thing is about that, that price hasn't. It's been like that for years. Been expensive to buy. And the funny thing is, you go to it. Well, there are different spiced ones you can get, but just the regular original, they don't keep that many of them around in the store. It's not like they're a hot seller. Sometimes they've gone there and there's, maybe one or two there or maybe none, but they don't carry a big stock like a 10 or 20 of them, right? It's just because they're not a big seller, so.
They're pricing themselves out of business.
Yeah. Yeah, they're none. Lumber's not cheap right now. That's for sure. Time I put all the time and effort into it. Each sign cost me about $40 a piece to make it. But I get to rent it several times, right? So the first time usually I don't make any money on it, but the second time then I start getting some of my money back. But right now, I'm kind of up in the air what I'm going to do right now. Real estate kind of not doing anything. It's kind of not moving. I got quite a few signs out, but with this mortgage stuff all going to be happening now, I could get real busy, or it could be really, really slow. Depending what happens, people start renewing the mortgage, can't afford it. But now, see, the government just came out with a new plan yesterday. Instead of having a 25 or 30-year mortgage, you can put it up to a 100-year mortgage now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, stretch the payments a little longer, but you're just paying more interest. That's all you're doing, right?
Pay more interest.
It's more interest. So who gets richer? The banks, because your interest rates are going to be lower. I just don't know if I should make 100 signs or just, I don't know. Yeah, there's lots of trees. Got two things there waiting to install trees on the layout, right? but I have to do ground cover in there first, like, put grass and weeds and stuff in there before I start putting trees in. So, but they say you can reduce your payments by putting it over a longer period of time. You're not going to reduce the payments any because you still got to pay the interest rate.
Interest rate, no matter what. Yep.
But the government would control their frickin' spending. They did a fall economic update yesterday at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Hey, what did they do? Hey, let's spend another $20 billion. Yeah, just they keep throwing money after money after money after stupid things. It just. But Trudeau said right outright, I don't care what about the debt. They said that now our debt, we have to pay $40 billion just to cover the interest on the debt right now.
Yep. Hey, Justin's here.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin.
So what the hell? Who died over there in the U.S. there, Paul?
What are you talking about?
The flags are at half mast again.
What's his name's wife, the
Oh,
ex-president?
the ex-president Jimmy Carter's wife.
Yeah.
Oh, Rosalind.
Yep.
Rosalind, yep.
Yeah,
Rosalind.
both of them made it into their late 90s, so he's still going. He's about to be 100. Come on, Bo.
Well,
No,
that just shows
how your kids will have to pay your mortgage.
that just shows that you have to keep eating them peanuts. Peanuts are good for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was perfect timing, man. Bo about threw up on the floor, and I opened the back door just in time.
Wow.
I see GM and Ford and all them are all switching back to combustion engines. They're still going to do a few EV, but not very many. So much for this contract they just negotiated for frickin'. They want more money. Well, because we're going to be out of work pretty soon. So,
Well, I mean, there's other stuff that they could focus on, like this kind of stuff that Tesla does, right? They can still do the self-driving shit
yeah.
with a combustion engine.
Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest reasons why people like Teslas is because of all the technology in them.
But they said was that GM was watching a program this morning. They want to sell you $100,000 vehicle, but they also have subscription-based stuff that you have to pay for features that are in your car. So not only do you have to pay $100,000 per vehicle, but there's stuff in the car for you to use it. You have to start paying GM a subscription.
Oh yeah, it's like OnStar. It wasn't free when they first came out with that.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I know. All of them have subscription-based stuff. Hyundai was trying to go to, you had to pay a monthly fee just to use all the features on your key fob.
Is that right?
Like if you wanted the auto start and the trunk lid open and all that stuff, the only thing it would do is unlock the doors and start the car. But if you wanted to use any of the other buttons, they wanted you to start paying like $10, $15 a month for the subscription. And
Hey,
I don't know if they ever went through with it. But
Bill from Lang Adventures. Good morning.
Hey,
Bill?
good morning, Bill.
Yeah, it's all the car companies do that shit now. I mean, even so, Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep in their Uconnect systems in their cars, they charge you like $600 just to unlock the fucking GPS.
Yeah.
They want like $600 or $800 just to unlock the GPS, which is stupid.
Yeah.
And then if you want to use the hotspots that are built into the cars, it's crazy expensive. They want to, like 20 gigs a month for like $150. That's nothing, dude. 20 gigs ain't shit. I could go through that in just a couple days.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Hey, good morning, Trevor.
I mean,
Hey,
what's up, Trevor? When it comes to electric cars, though, I mean, Tesla's kind of they're the only ones that they kind of got to the market first on that, and they kind of own that market. Kind of like Nintendo owns the handheld market in the video game realm. You know, other companies have issues trying to come out with handhelds and competing with them.
Yeah.
Like Tesla, I don't think Tesla's going to hurt at all. People are still buying Teslas.
Yeah, but didn't he stop that plant in Mexico they were building?
I don't know if he did or not. I didn't
Hmm.
hear nothing about that.
Yeah, I was just reading an article this morning there. He put a halt on the construction of the plant in Mexico. Bill says he had 20 gigs. He said, when I shoot a video, it's usually 30 gigs of video for about 40 minutes of footage.
Well, I mean, think about it. You watch 20 gigs watching movies, you'll use that up in 4 or 5 movies.
Yeah.
Watching 2-hour movies, you could use that up. And if you're in a big car and you got a whole family in there and everybody's hooking up to it when they get in the car,
Yeah, and they got all the screens in there.
yeah, it's just they're gonna suck it up really quick. Because they gave me 2 free months of I got 2 free months of hotspot when I bought the car, and I got 6 months or a year of satellite radio. And once the subscriptions were up, the free plans, I didn't renew them.
In the Sears, I
Yeah,
got
'cause I
it. Yeah,
don't listen to the freaking radio.
I don't listen to radio. I've got Cyrus radio in my truck. I don't pay for it, but you have to. But I don't. I've never used. I don't even listen to the radio. The only time I ever listened to radio, especially on driving truck, was coming in Toronto. And it was 680 News because they had road reports every 10 minutes, right? I find out what the how bad the roads were if I took a different route.
The only thing I use, I mean, when I'm in the car, I just use my phone. I put Spotify connected to the car, and I can put whatever song I want on. I don't have to sit there and listen to people making cheesy radio jokes for 30 minutes and then get to listen to 2 songs, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, I think California goes through with that whole 2030 thing that they wanted to do. You're just going to see Tesla get sold more and more. They'll end up, because if all the other companies are kind of backing out of it, they're going to be the only market, they're going to be the only game in town on a large scale. Plus Pepsi just,
Max wants to know if you got your phone turned back on.
who?
Max Air.
Got my phone turned back on.
That's what he said.
No,
The phone, because your old phone number isn't valid.
no, I don't use,
You don't use that other phone number.
no, I haven't turned it back on. I just use Google Voice when I'm on Wi-Fi, and I can make free phone calls through that. I need
Yeah.
to call somewhere. I use that on my computer too,
Hmm.
and just make phone calls right on my computer. No, I'm rehooking my phone up in January after Christmas. We're gonna do mine and the 2 older kids' phones. Put it back on our old plan. I just haven't done it. I'm waiting until after Christmas.
Yeah.
Plus, everybody I talk to anyway on the phone fucking calls me on Messenger anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Well, because of my business, but My phone's $100 a freaking month. You know, that's funny.
Hey, Tammy Jean.
I got rid of the car, Lance. 'Cause we had 3 cars at the house anyway, so I just went ahead and got rid of it. So saved some money.
Definitely, right?
And they already sold it, so I don't owe them nothing on it. So they got what I owed left on it anyway. So I didn't owe that much left on it.
Oh, you got cataract surgery coming up. Mark White does.
Yeah, I just got back from the doctors. I got my X-rays done a little while ago. But I
Yeah,
was
that was
going this
Tammy
morning.
Jean's breaking news from yesterday.
Uh,
Well, it's not only that, Nunya, just the thought of somebody surgically messing with your eyes
yeah.
psychologically is not high on anybody's list.
Yeah, I don't like fucking with my eyes. That's why I would never do contacts. Nope, I don't like sticking shit in my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, Nunya says, as far as he understands it, is they do not put you to sleep to do that. You got to
Oh
be
no,
awake.
no, no. You got to sit there and watch the whole thing. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I guess if you guys haven't had it or don't, it's not an issue. Count your blessings, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I hate going to the eye doctors and getting my eyes dilated. That's
Lance had both eyes done and it went fine. Oh my God.
Well, I've known a lot of people that had it done. So
that's
Oh
a
yeah.
pretty. Go ahead, Dave.
Wild. They've got it down pat.
Yeah, it's so common now, that surgery.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that got a lot of people in my family that were older that got cataract stuff done.
I got to pitch some peanuts. Be right back.
yeah, there's only 100 peanuts on the ground now. You got to need 120.
Yeah.
I was able to get into my doctor's appointment an hour early and get the hell out of there. It wasn't until 9:30, but I got in there 8:30 and was out by like 9 o'clock.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. So far, so good with me. I don't know. Could have that laser surgery maybe, but I don't know.
And I got a dentist appointment on the 11th of February.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my teeth looked at. Get a whole workup done on there because I need that back tooth pulled out.
Yeah. Well, squeeze it. coming at me with a freaking needle to put in my eyeball. Yeah, here you go. We're gonna numb you.
Yeah, I was watching the show House, MD. I was watching one of the episodes the other day, and in the show they stuck a big ass needle in this kid's eye. I was like, oh, because they like show you the graphics, like how it goes in and shit, and it just
Yeah. Yeah, I wish they make my glasses upside down. It's funny because I got the model railroad and I get up underneath there trying to do some wiring, but from here down, you got your close up thing here down here. But the problem is you're here, you got to really crank your head trying to see what you're doing. It'd be nice if they had it up top instead of bottom. I could wear them.
I haven't put any weight on since my last visit, Max. Smart ass. I was going to get X-rays done. They didn't take my weight.
Yeah, that's right, Nanya. Yeah. Bifocals. I wish they had them up top. I could get a pair of glasses with them up top. It'd be cool so I could just look up part way and see what I'm doing underneath the train table. You get so many times you got to twist your head and trying to get it cranked around, trying to see what you're doing under there. Little tiny wires or screws or whatever. And it just, oh God, pain in the ass.
No, they X-rayed my back. I have lower back problems.
Yeah, I need them for the Timmy's menu. Nah, I don't need a Timmy's menu. I know it up by heart. What I want.
Yeah, later today I'm going to try and redo my kitchen.
What are you trying to redo?
Well, I made a big mistake yesterday and I decided to put side by side.
I remember that. So
Yeah.
what are you doing different?
Well, I'm going to put my other stacked washer and dryer back in.
Yeah.
Well, what are you
We,
doing with the other two? Putting them in the basement?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes more sense anyway, because they're able to walk up and down the basement.
Yep.
besides, they don't need to be coming into your kitchen all the time while you're at home. So
That's right.
Do they have access to the basement like outside the house or what?
Yeah.
Well, that's perfect then. That makes way more sense to do it that way. They don't even have to come in your house to get that or to get down in there.
Because it really kind of tore up my kitchen.
Well, you didn't even have room to put side by sides, you said, didn't you?
Well, here I'm sharing the screen. There they are, the new ones. My other one used to stand up like right here. So I have to put the doors back on. There's just a whole bunch of stuff to do.
Yeah. So there was room in there for them. You just don't want them in there.
Yeah, because that's the way they were when I was growing up.
yeah.
No, it was just a joke, Mark. What's up, Corey? No, I'm not trying to get on disability, Max. I've had back issues for a long time. But the other doctor I was going to, all he was trying to do was put me on pain meds, and then he ended up getting fired from the doctor's office I was going to because of that. It's a big old thing around here. He got in big trouble for it. I don't like being on pain meds.
All they seem to do around here is subscribe meds. They don't. Uh,
Well, see, like the doctor I'm going to, she does, they have like a massage therapy thing where they do massage therapy, chiropractor, and like a mixture of like physical therapy all together. It's not, they don't prescribe any pain medication at all. But the other doctor I was going to, he was just trying to give me pain medication to kick me out the door. And he kept saying, there's nothing wrong with your back. I was like, bullshit, there's nothing wrong with it. I say, every time I'm working, it feels like there's like 200 pounds just pressing down straight down on my lower back. And there's a small curvature in my back. I was like, there's something wrong with it. And he kept, but like I said, he got fired because he was not following the rules of the doctor's office he was working at, and he was just prescribing pain meds to everybody. And he ended up getting in trouble by the cops and everything over it. That's why I stopped going there and I switched doctors to Sarah's job.
You need to call in and see how Hosser's doing.
Yeah, and I knew too many people when I lived in North Carolina that got jacked up on pills. I'm not trying to do all that. Uh, yeah, I'm not reselling the pain meds around here, Corey. Nope, I'm not getting in trouble. But Florida changed their laws anyway. That's why I said that other doctor got in trouble because you're not even supposed to prescribe pain meds more than 3 days if you're not like have severe pain issues, which he didn't diagnose me with, but was giving them to me anyway.
no, they didn't there, Trevor.
I don't need disability though, Mark.
Oh, I've had two back operations, and but I'm still on pain meds. You know, but what I have though, it travels a bit, so the pain. Because I'm fused at L4 and L5, but they said it's moving up to L3. So,
Yeah, especially here in Florida. Like if you now in Florida, if you get caught selling drugs and somebody dies from it, you can actually get a murder charge put on you for that.
Charger on this. Ugh. It's got to be getting low.
Well, that's like say you went in and you had like minor tooth surgery, Mark, or something like that. They're only allowed to prescribe you up to 3 days worth of pain meds. I mean, they can give you pain meds here if they, what is it, chronic pain? You have to be chronic. If you're acute pain, I think is what they call it. That's when it's just like a temporary thing. They can only prescribe you up to 3 days.
Para español, presione dos.
But a lot of doctors have gotten to the point now where they just won't prescribe it no more. They all want you to go through pain management because they're just too much of a liability. Like you'd have to be in some serious shit here for them to give you pain meds. Because they'd make you go through pain management, and then if it's still an issue after that, then they'll prescribe you pain meds.
Mark said if he lays flat on his back, his head is still 2 inches in the air. Because of the neck. I was playing with my trains there last night. I have a computer chip, smaller one, that is thunder and lightning. But I got to find a speaker. I put one speaker on it, it didn't work, but I took one I had on another part of a thing and put it on, it worked fine. But so the speaker can't be any good. So I got to see if I can come up with another speaker someplace. Well, yeah, we got good care in Canada, but the only problem is you're going to have to wait 2 or 3 years to get it fixed. Or even get in to see a doctor. That's the problem around here. It's wait time is just unreal. Like that issue on my back, I was like 2 or 3 years before I even finally got in for an operation, right? So,
Wait that freaking long?
oh, it's
Jeez.
terrible. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, I was thinking about that there, Nanya.
Is that still a thing where a lot of Canadians like coming down to the US to get stuff done?
Well,
It's
because
faster.
like MRI, you wait anywhere 6, 8 months, 10 months to get in. Down there, if you got money, you can get down the state. You can get in tomorrow morning. Like oh, it's terrible.
That is true.
Yeah, it just no.
Yeah, because I could have got my X-rays done last week when they scheduled it, but
No, you might have free healthcare here, but the problem is you wait a long, long, long time.
Well, if it's like here, there's no such thing as free.
Like
Well, I
you,
mean,
yeah. But if you go into the ER here, you could be up to 8 hours just trying to get somebody to see you. In
Oh,
Oh,
emer-
yeah, here too.
yeah.
I mean, there's no,
Unless critical.
I mean, there's no such thing as free healthcare anywhere. Somebody's paying for it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for our taxes, but I mean, like yesterday, that fall economic statement that Trudeau did, yeah, they spent another $20 billion. That's not even the budget. That's just like a mini budget or whatever. Hey, they spent another. See, liberals they want to spend their way out of in prosperity. Well, sorry, but it's our money you're spending, but they don't care. No, this is what we're gonna do, and his popularity down to like 22% or some freaking thing. We don't care. This is what I'm gonna do, and you can't do nothing about it. And I'm not gonna resign. So he's just arrogant frick. Yeah, you would think so, Nanya, but
Jesus.
yeah.
I mean, see, and then that's the double-edged sword, right? Like, you might have to pay for it down here, but it's faster. But like you guys are saying, you're getting it free in your areas, but it's your wait times are ridiculous.
Yeah, a lot of
So, I
people.
mean, is it really any better? I don't know.
No, a lot of people in this area want an MRI, need one right away. They can go down to Buffalo, New York, there, just cross the border, get one tomorrow morning, an MRI or whatever. Here, you wait 6 to 8 months to get an MRI.
So
And if you wait for the dog to come out of the MRI, you can get in about 3 o'clock in the morning, right?
So
Yeah.
if your doctor in Canada orders an MRI and you decide you don't want to wait the 2 years or whatever, and you go down to the US, they'll actually take that medical records from the US.
Yep. Yep.
Oh wow, okay,
Yep.
that's pretty cool though. At least you guys
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
that choice.
Yeah. You got the money. Yeah.
Right, like I said, Mark, in a lot of countries that have free healthcare, their tax rates are like 3, 4, even 6, 7 times more than what we pay. So
Well,
it's like somebody's paying for it. It ain't free.
that's good there, Corey.
Well, I mean, they kind of have to be on that, Corey. Because some cancers, I mean, if they catch it early, they can get rid of it. If they make you sit around and wait for a year to get treatment, yeah, that'd be insane. They'd be killing more people than they're saving just by making people wait.
Now you say if you don't have life-threatening issue, the wait is unreal. Yeah.
But that's good that your mom was able to get in within a week. That's good. Hopefully
Yes.
she's doing okay.
I'd like to know what's happening with my nephew, but I can't ask my brother because I don't even know if he knows about it. His family's pretty quiet about it, so I don't know. I heard he's got cancer, but because he's only about 40, 45, maybe someplace in there.
That's still, I mean, that's not really that bad, Mark, but that's still a lot longer than like if the doctor ordered an MRI for me, I'd have to wait at most a week.
Yeah.
Like if not, I could actually go get it done within a day or two after they order it.
Yeah.
But I mean, a couple months ain't bad, but a couple of years,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Lance, go. You got two of them you're connecting with there, are you, Lance? We get to see double of you.
Oh, that's awesome, Corey. That's awesome. His mom is in remission, which is nice. That's always a good thing to hear.
Yeah, get a little bit more. Hey, Lance.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, but you got two screens going here.
I think I do. I still
Yeah. Let me see here.
think
There,
I'm
I removed it for you. You're good.
okay. Cool. How are you guys?
Good.
Happy Thanksgiving for those of us that celebrate.
Oh yeah, for Thanksgiving coming up.
And I'm assuming, Paul, you're not going to be on tomorrow. You
Yeah.
are. You're muted. Yeah, you are going
Paul's
to
on
be.
the, yeah, Paul's on the phone.
Gotcha.
Why am I checking my messages, Max? I don't have any new messages.
And
I actually
don't
have it pulled up.
Oh, come to another stack of containers coming in. And in case you guys didn't know, I updated my Mall Railroad here. So if you guys are interested here, you can watch it live, right?
Yeah, really good on the backgrounds there.
Yeah, people walking around cars, trains. Yeah, yeah. Down in Cincinnati, live with the yard for switching and stuff. Just trains just constantly coming in and out. Trevor says the wait times for MRI or CT scan is 4 hours. Wow. I wish.
Lynn is pretty torn up about Hosser.
Yeah,
So did she end up putting them down?
No, today at 3:00.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
He spent the
That's
night out
hard.
on her covered deck on a love seat, and she checked on him several times, and he's in fact that's where he is right now.
That's one of the hardest things to do.
Yeah, it's she said she saw the X-rays of his lungs are full of blood. She says they're hourglass. They should be round, but they're full of blood.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he's pretty much just choking on blood.
Yep.
It's better to put him down instead of having him sit there and suffer.
Yeah, because he'll just go to sleep, but it's
What's up, Jonathan?
it's never easy,
Nope, never.
and especially being a big companion German Shepherd dog that she looks to him. He's kind of like her protector. Every time she goes someplace, Hoss is there. She's got
Hey,
the
guys,
other dogs. The other dogs are smaller dogs, but Hoss was the leader of the pack.
And all that things that he went through with where he lived, and
Yep. He had surgery on his arm and all kinds of stuff. And
Yeah. I got to take off.
All
hey,
right,
Dave.
okay, Dave.
Dave,
See ya.
don't run too fast, okay?
No, I
Uh,
got to go down to the office and talk to the manager.
See you, Dave. Have a
All
good
right.
day.
Hey, Dave, have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Happy Thanksgiving, buddy.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
yeah, I don't think anybody said there was no show tomorrow, did you?
Yeah.
No, we're on.
Yeah, okay.
Paul Hodges, though, are you doing a family thing or?
What? For what?
Oh, that's right. You don't have Thanksgiving over there.
We've already had ours, Paul. Long time ago.
Just be
That's
thankful that's right. Just be thankful we don't annex Canada as the next state.
Yeah.
Well,
how's it going with your knucklehead prime minister over there, Paul?
Oh, yeah. Like, now keep spending more money. You're going to spend their way out of prosperity or into prosperity. Yeah. Yep. They said they were going to start balancing the budget, but what did we do? We added another $20 billion to it. Oh, okay.
we just had Black Friday and Cyber Monday, Corey said.
Well, all the sales are on already, so.
Yeah, that's what I said, none you. All the crappy pets are the ones that have long lives. You want a turtle, the thing will outlive you.
Yeah, but turtles won't curl up with you at nighttime in your
Well,
bed.
that's what I'm saying. All the crappy pets are the ones that have long lifespans.
Yeah.
All the cool pets are the ones that have like the really crappy lifespans.
Yeah.
Like a
I,
cat, at best, yeah, you'll get 15 years for a
well,
dog. A cat, you can usually squeeze about 20. I've seen a lot of cats live to about 20.
yeah. Well, yeah, but Beagle's the best I've ever done was 12 and a half years old.
Now, Lynn's parrot will live to be 75 to 85.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But if you imagine being able to have your dog your entire life, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome. But
Yeah. I
think,
have
think
one
about
dog.
think about how many dogs you go through in your lifetime.
Yeah.
You know,
But I wouldn't have a house without a dog. Mark says, so what is your Thanksgiving to celebrate? I don't know. We don't, our Thanksgiving we've had a month and a half ago. So
Now,
no.
Max, who was Jasper's dog originally? Was it yours or Tammy's? Because y'all ain't been together that long, have you? I don't know. I don't know how long they've been together, but because they're not married or anything.
Yeah, I put my dog down, Mia. I put my dog down, Mia, in May, and have not got a new one yet. Have not got another dog.
Yeah. Yeah. They can be a pain in the ass at times, but I'll tell you, it's so nice to have them though too, right? So
Yes, it really is.
How old was your Mia when she passed?
13. She was 13 and March, April, May, 13 and 2 months.
Mike Nitrain said because he's starting to get into his, he's in his low 50 or early 50s now, and him and his wife decided after their next dog goes, they're just not going to get another one because they want to be able to go places without having to worry about pets anymore. They kind
yeah.
of just because he made a good point. He's like, man, he goes, I'm getting older. We want to go do stuff, but having a pet is like having a kid. You can't just take off for 2 weeks and go somewhere a week.
Yeah,
Well,
and that's
So
exactly what my wife and I are thinking as well. It's like, do you get one or not? We're right on the verge of retirement. We want to travel, and like you said, now you've got to find a home for we've got friends that we would dog exchange with, and they would take our dog and we would take theirs. But we want to travel with them, and you know, so
it's definitely something to think about, though, for sure, because it does make sense. Do you want to have that freedom of just being able to go anywhere and not have to worry, or do you take the dog with you, or you know?
well, if you plan on traveling, I don't plan on doing much more traveling. So
Well, and it's like what kind of traveling? If him and his wife just want to cruise around the country in an RV, that's one thing. But if they want to go overseas and go to different countries and do some like really serious traveling, then yeah, a dog's going to be kind of a little bit of a hinder on that to a certain extent. Yeah, Jasper seems to be pretty good for 15, Max, in the videos and stuff, him moving around, so that's not bad at all.
Justin, how old is Tyson?
Uh, Sarah's friend determined around a year and a half.
Oh, because he was a puppy when you took him.
About a year when we got him, so he's probably about 2 years now because we've had him a little over a year now. So. And if you look at pictures of him and Bo when I got him, and you look at them now, you can see the puppy face clear as day. When you put two pictures side by side when they're about a year and a half apart, you can definitely see the difference in the facial features. And the hound tried to say Bo was 5. I was like, there's no way in hell he's 5 years old. Because if you
yeah,
look at even Sarah's friend said there's no way he's 5. Like we showed her the pictures, and if you look at his picture from when I first got him and almost a year and a half, 2 years after we got him, he looks completely different. I mean, you totally see the puppy face in the first picture we took of him. You can see it. I mean, you can just tell over time. as a dog gets a little older.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way in hell this dog is 5. And just the amount of freaking energy Bo has. I mean, he acts like a 2, 3-year-old puppy. He doesn't act like a 6, 7-year-old dog, you know? He's super, super hyper. Him and Tyson both are.
Well, they roughhouse together, right?
Oh, yeah. Bo just lays on top of him when he gets a 2 out of hand. He will. He'll just get over top of him and just lay down on him, pin him down. Huh. What's up, Joe? How's it going? But it would be nice, man, because that's one thing is like you see how human medicine has progressed over years, and our lifespan has gotten, it progresses 5, 10 years, probably what about every 20 years or so. It'll get a little bit longer. But you don't see that with animal medicine. It doesn't seem to help their lifespan at all. Because you're not seeing dogs living to 30, 35 now, where they used to only live to, 12 or 15.
Right.
It's still the same as it was 30 years ago. It doesn't
What
seem.
dog at 32, Max Air? Was that a dog he's talking about?
Oh, he said Jasper's going for 32. He's only 50. What did he say,
No.
15?
Yeah, there's no way. I mean,
But
yeah,
Nunez said the oldest dog on record was 32 years old.
wow, that's hard to believe.
What kind of a dog would that have been?
Exactly.
My uncle's dog lived to 22, but it
Yeah.
was blind and deaf by the last 4 or 5 years of its life.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
dog didn't do anything. He just sat there on a blanket on the back porch all the time, never moved,
Yeah.
like
And,
except for to eat and go to the bathroom.
yeah. It's always the larger dogs that got the shorter lifespans. The smaller ones that got the longer one.
Well, and then they say, full breeds actually have worse health problems than, a mixed breed dog.
Genetically, yeah. Yep.
And then dogs have just been genetically bred to be worse off over time. Like look at the German Shepherds. Over time, certain breeds of German Shepherds, you can see where their hips have gotten more like rounded off on the back over
Dysplasia.
time.
Yep.
And now that causes dysplasia. Yeah, dysplasia really bad in some breeds of German Shepherds, some breed lines of them, where that used to not be a problem. But like I said, breeders have bred them over time to do for certain jobs or certain things. And it's actually made them worse. Now, luckily, Sarah's best friend's a veterinarian, so we get a lot of advice from her. She'll
Yeah.
tell, like, if we have a question, we'll just call her up on the phone and ask her. Is it okay to feed the dogs this, or is it okay for the cats to have this? And she'll just tell us. Oh, he said it was a Portuguese canine. Portuguese canine was the
Oh,
dog that
really?
lived to 31, he said. I'm not even sure what kind of dog that is. Never heard of that particular breed. Probably have seen one, I just don't know that breed name. So how's Mia been doing? She all right?
Yeah, she's getting older,
Waddling along? doing her
Yep.
thing.
She's, the joints and everything aren't what they used to be.
Yeah.
And you and Lynn don't even know how old actually Haas or Mia are, huh? You guys, they just kind of estimated, right?
Yeah, Hoss, they say they're estimating to be about 13 or 14. But that's pretty good age for a German Shepherd.
The Mia you're saying's around 15, right?
13, 14.
Oh, okay.
She still gets around. She still eats. Loves her treats. Loves when somebody comes to the house. She's just all about look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Yeah, see, I'm the type, if I see an animal, especially dogs, if I see a dog in distress, I try to help them. That's one of the reasons I couldn't leave Tyson at the gas station that day.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it. I saw him out there struggling. I was just like, nope, you're going with me, buddy.
Well, I can't imagine the people just let him out there running around. I mean, how heartless can you? And you said that they were tweeting somebody should do something. What?
Yeah, on Facebook they were because we scoured Facebook for like 2-3 weeks after we got him to see if anybody was reporting
Anybody
a missing
lost?
dog. But there was like a group post thing on Facebook that a bunch of people in the area posted about him, but nobody ever claimed him, and he never had a chip or anything in him. So, I mean, he wasn't even fixed. So it tells me they probably got him from somebody's dog that had babe puppies, not an actual breeder or like a pound or anything.
Well, it could have been
And-
somebody, a homeless person had him, then the cops picked him up and put him in jail or something.
Yep.
But yeah, I couldn't leave him out there though.
No.
I'm surprised nobody else took him, because little small dogs like that.
Well, they
You know,
were
they're-
kicking him out of the store, weren't they?
Yeah, he kept trying to get in the store. He was running back and forth trying to get every time somebody opened the door. A couple of times he ran in and the girls brought him back outside and just dropped him back outside the door. And then eventually he ran to the back of the building where nobody was at and he just laid down, but he was like panting like crazy. And it was the middle of summer too.
There was
Yes,
no
sir.
water.
Yeah, he didn't have no water or anything. So I just called him over to the truck. He jumped up in the truck with me. And I took him straight to the house because I was only like a mile from the house. And
I
brought
bet
him in the
I bet
house.
he drank a gallon of water, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I brought him in and gave him food and water, and he drank some water and food, and then him and Bo started playing, and that was the end of that.
Good for him.
But like I said, I'm surprised nobody picked him up only because small dogs have a tendency of getting kidnapped all the time.
Right.
People will steal small dogs out of people's yards all the time because they're worth money. Or they don't want to spend the money to go get a small dog because, small breeds, some of them dogs are expensive as shit. For some of those dogs, you'll pay $1,200-$1,500 for some breeds of small dog.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I'm surprised nobody stole or picked him up before I did. Because he was out there for a day and a half, is what the girls at the gas station told me.
Wow. Lucky he didn't run out in traffic.
Oh, and that was a busy gas station too. Like a really busy gas station. It was one of those big ones that had like 30 pumps, 30, 40 pumps. It
Wow.
was a big gas station, a lot of traffic, and there was it Highway 17 ran right next to it, which is a 4-lane highway.
My goodness.
So yeah, it was a very busy area.
Paul, you got no signs to do today?
No, but I'm going to get going. I might go lay down and have a little quick nap.
I think I'm gonna shut it down. Lance, thanks for being here. Justin, we'll see you later. I got a ship coming upbound, and I think I want to go try and catch it. Well, because it's not raining right now.
Yeah. So cool.
Okay,
Justin-
Paul,
Justin,
Justin, have a good
Lance,
day.
have a
Yeah,
good
see y'all
one.
later.
And Justin, thanks. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. We'll
Yep.
see everybody tomorrow or this evening, and then
Yeah.
again
Mashed
for now.
potatoes and gravy, mashed
Later.
potatoes and gravy.